Hey, and here we are, week 9. I am Leanne Ellis and I am doing Slimming World. I have decided that I'm documenting what I'm going to do and how my journey goes and bits and bobs, mostly so that I can reflect and learn on it, and so I can learn a little bit. Also, so I can see where I've been and where I'm going and maybe look back on it, and I don't know, maybe to share it with people. So maybe if somebody else is struggling and is where I am, then it might help somebody, maybe. I am on week 9 of sucking it up and joining Slimming World, and yesterday was my weighing day. I have had one hell of a week. It has just been, it's not been like a bad week, but it's been a weird week where I've not really felt in control of stuff. My head's not been like, I've not, it sounds really weird, but I've not really had control of my own head. Which again sounds really weird, so maybe I should explain. So I got weighed on last Thursday, and I'd only lost £2 after absolutely like trying my bestest to boost my weight loss by doing the things that they say you're going to do. So I ate loads of like speed food. I went out to the pub and I didn't come off plan. I did like a solid week of being good as gold. I didn't have milk in my tea, so then I couldn't slip up and have too many sins and stuff. And I was really, really, really strict. And then I got on the scales and I'd lost £2. And I'm not gonna lie, I think if you watch my previous videos, I was very disappointed. I really wanted to lose 3.5 for that week and this week, each week, or more, obviously. I wouldn't have minded if it were a bit more, but so I could get to my 3 stone award by this week. I'm going to be honest, I haven't got to my 3 stone award. So after the £2 loss, when really and truly I needed 3.5 minimum, I was just a really, really disappointed, and I think it just completely threw my head. However, that being said, proud of myself. I had my rant and I came home and I carried on plan. I didn't cut out the carbs like I were. I have ate on plan but not been really, really strict. I've had sins and things. But this week it's just been so tiring. So Friday I was at work, Thursday and Friday I was at work while late. Saturday I went at work, but I had to clean my house and get myself ready because we ended up going out on a night out. So this was a pre-booked night out. However, on the night before, so on Friday, I thought the night had been cancelled. So I got my head into the whole thing of, I'm not going out now, so I've not got to worry about it. I've got nothing to wear. I literally have got nothing to wear. I looked like a tramp. I ended up wearing this black top with like puffy sleeves and just some jeans that I had that actually are a bit big for me, can I add? That was quite nice. Anyway, so I thought it had been cancelled, and then it wasn't cancelled. So I had to run around like an idiot. Oliver went to the shop for me. So my plan was, I'm gonna have to drink alcohol because you just do on a night out. And I thought if I had Diet Coke and vodka before I went, didn't really drink when I were out, so then I were already a bit tipsy. I didn't have sins all day. All I had was a pre-made salad that I'd made myself. I started drinking my vodka and Diet Coke. My friends came round to my house to start off with before the night out when we were ready, because I was doing Kelly's hair. And this is just where it all started going tits up. So pre-drinks at my house, and I don't know why, but people really want you to drink, and like it almost feels like people want you to come off plan. So I don't think like I don't think it's like a bad thing. I don't think they do it like purposefully, but it's like she was putting sour shots in front of me, and I had a couple of those, which I bet are so calorific. I then poured myself a vodka and Diet Coke, and she topped it up with like a stupid amount of vodka. And again, she weren't doing it being horrible. It weren't like, oh, I'm gonna sabotage Leanne or anything. It's just what happens when you go out, and it's really hard to control. And I don't think I'm there yet with being able to say no properly to people, because I don't know, it feels weird doing it. So we had these drinks at my house, then we got a taxi into Sheffield, and we had plans to go to Bongo Bingo. I got frisked at Bongo Bingo before I went in, which was a really weird experience because I don't really go out. And then we went in and it was a good laugh. We made some friends, we danced a lot. I definitely got my body magic in, 100%. I was wearing my watch and I did loads, I can't remember how many, but I did absolutely tons of steps. We danced the night away. I met a new friend called Tez. She's really nice. She was really good fun. I made friends with people. I always talk to everybody, so I made friends with people like that were sat next to on our table. Terry ended up winning a karaoke machine, which was really cool. She had to go on stage and sing, and she did really, really well with that. And then after Bongo Bingo, we walked up to a bar in Sheffield. Can't remember. I think it was 141 or something like that. That was just not for me. I am far too old. I'm like nearly 40, and like the guys were stood in the clubs like dancing like this, like rude boys. Everybody seemed really young, and then nobody seemed to be having much of a laugh. The feeling there was just not amazing. So I then text Tia and we're like, get me home and save me now. It just was not my vibe at all. I didn't feel very dressed up. I'm a bit upset with how I looked because I think I just look really ugly all the time. Like, I'm just so fat. There's just no way that I can make myself look pretty because my fat just like engulfs my entire face and I just look disgusting. I'm old now as well, so that doesn't help. And I also have no clothes to wear because I refuse to buy any because I'm trying to shrink out of them. So I'm still in the clothes that I wore before. I can't, although they're getting a bit loose, my clothes, they're not too big for me. So I just wore the clothes that I've got. But in all honesty, I haven't got a lot of going out clothes because I don't go out loads. I'm too old for that crap. So yeah, so I came off plan, and then on the way home, all day, all I did is this little like lunch bag of box, it was about this big, of salad. So then I was starving, and then there's like the pressure that I feel. I don't think anybody else puts it on me. I think it's my issue of joining in and eating. So we went for a pizza, and I ordered pizza, chips and cheese, and wedges. So the pizza had stuffed crust as well, so it was even extra sins because it got cheese in the crust. But do you know what? I don't know, my head just was not in it at all this week at all. I wasn't really focused and I could have made better choices, but I just didn't want to. So we all went back to mine after, and I shared the chips and cheese with Kelly and the dogs. The dogs ate loads, to be fair. I had a couple of wedges because I really wanted those, and it's something that being like, I don't know, it's something I'd usually treat myself with. And then I ate like nigh on a 10-inch pizza. I may as well have just ate it. And then I went to bed. However, what is weird is I don't think I can eat stuff that late, that heavy and that fatty anymore, because then I ended up throwing up, and that wasn't through alcohol and being drunk. It would just like, when I eat stuff now, it just feels, top, it's really weirdly sat on me, sorry. It just makes me feel really like meh. And I started like getting reflux and heartburn and things like that. And I ended up being sick. And so that didn't finish my night off very well. So then we woke up the next day and it was Sunday. It was bank holiday weekend. And on Sunday, Lily had her friend coming round. So I was really like knackered, like absolutely knackered. Again, not focused, and I think because I'd already cheated and I'd not really had out to eat, and then I'd been sick, I weren't really into it at all. So I then, on Sunday, we went out to Toby Carvery, and we've been out to Toby Carvery before when I've been on this diet, and I've done pretty good, but this time I didn't. I just ate whatever I freaking wanted to. I had loads of mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, I had gravy, I had a bit of mac and cheese. I didn't really like mac and cheese. I don't even know why I chose that. So I put that. I mean, I don't even get where this mac and cheese on a Sunday dinner's come from. That's not a thing for me. It's really weird. It's just not a thing. I had cauliflower cheese. I didn't ask for any of the vegetables to be steamed or I just ate a shed loads. Went home, we're absolutely fine because it weren't fatty. Then I stuck to the diet then all week. I've not done bad at all. I didn't after Sunday. Oh, on Monday, we went to my mum's and because it was bank holiday, and we ended up making like a Slimming World banquet, I'm going to call it. It were really nice. We had stuffed peppers and loads of salads, made us and coleslaw. I made air fried potatoes. Everything was like sim free. It was really nice, and we didn't have dessert because we were really full. So we ate that, and that was absolutely lovely on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, I was absolutely fine and on plan. And then Thursday is Wayne Day. So Wayne Day was yesterday. Put into perspective as well, my mum this last week, she comes to Slimming World with me, has eaten everything. She's had hundreds of bars of chocolate. She like told me about, she's actually the club bars, the biscuits. She's had a full packet of those, like not one bar, but like a full packet. She's had Angel Delight, she's had bread, butter, you name it, that woman has had it. And that's fine, that's fine. Tia has done even worse. She has been eating pizzas, burgers. She had a McDonald's, which worked out that were like 50 cents for a 3 chicken selects meal with fries. She did have a full fat Fanta. She had 2 dips and a double cheeseburger, and it was like 50 cents, something ridiculous. And she's been doing that all week, can I add? She has not stuck to this plan at all. So it goes yesterday, all heading for doom day like you do, absolutely terrified. Oh, do you know as well, when we started going to Fat Club, I call it Fat Club, but it's Slimming World. It's not really Fat Club, that's really rude, but that's what I call it. There's like a little garden at the side, and every week now we've got to bring like a garden ornament, and we're secretly decorating the garden. So last week we put up like a big gnome, it were about this big, from the Asda, or yellow with like a red S on, and a fairy swing. We hung it on the back fence. And then this week my mum's brought a big stone rabbit, it's like this big, it has got an ear missing, and put it on there. So now we've got 3 decorations. There were already 2 gnomes there. So this week I've got to find another gnome to put on to the garden, because we're going to slowly decorate it. But we're not really telling anybody because we're just like that. We're a bit stupid. So we goes, and we were like just laughing, and we were like, right, we're ready for it. We're going to get on these scales. It's all going to be horrendous. We're going to put weight on. We're going to draw a line under it. Go on the scales. Listen to this. Tia loses £3. So that's 2 weeks running that girl has cheated and lost weight, I think. But anyway, she lost £3 this week. That is unbelievable. My mum has ate everything inside that she shouldn't be having, not like on plan, and she lost £1.50. And then I get on the scales, and I have cheated, don't get me wrong, but I have not had chocolate. I've not done half as much as what they have. Yeah, £1.50. So although we all thought we were going to put on, and I'm actually pleased in myself to have lost this £1.50, I can't believe that everybody else has cheated and I'm fatter, so I should actually be losing more weight, and everybody else has lost. I could, like, if I'd ate what they'd ate all week, I would have put on £3 minimum. But anyway, so doom day weren't that bad. We thought it was going to be an horrendous doom day because we thought we were going to have done horrendous. But actually it was pulled back and we all lost weight. I haven't, however, reached my 3 stone thingy. I think I'm like £2 off or something like that. I'm a bit peed off. Yesterday I wasn't feeling it. I weren't very happy. So after Fat Club, I had the day off work. I booked it off and decided I was taking my mum shopping with Tia. So we went shopping around Sheffield to all the charity shops. We got some little bargains. I bought myself 2 new bags because bags fit you whatever size you wear. What else have I done? I have also... Oh, I went to Boundary Mill and I spent £200 on Denby pots because we've got a tea set that we've got. I say tea set, it's like crockery set, and it's the Halo Speckle one. And they had them there. They had like noodle bowls and ramen bowls, I think they are, and dipping pots and stuff. We haven't got any of those. So I then bought up absolutely tons of them. So it's made my set more complete. And I'm thinking, what I'm going to do this weekend on Sunday is get them all out and dress my table, cook myself Slimming World nice meal. Do you know something that I really, really like? And that's what I'm going to do. But yesterday, sorry, the point of that story was, yes, God, honestly, I squirrel so much, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm like squinting because I'm facing the light, but it's actually blinding me. Yeah, yesterday, Jesus Christ. I think because everybody else has cheated and lost weight, and because I'm tired, and because I've had enough of life, my head were like, do you know tomorrow I'm cheating? That is it. Brace yourself for this one, because when I go, right? So I had some fruit in the morning after I got weighed. I had an orange, 2 oranges I had. And then I ate an Alpha High Five bar in the car. Then we went out shopping. Then we went for an Italian sandwich, which was like cheese, oil, salad, this like red pesto-y, saucy kind of thing, all toasted in frashetta, I can't ever say that. I'm rubbish at pronouncing words that aren't English. I'm rubbish at pronouncing English words, so I can't. Anyway, I'm sure you get what I mean. So we had that. Then I had a latte, full fat pop. Then we had a big like cupcake that was carrot cake. That's one of my favourites, which had icing on top. But to top that off, I also had mascarpone cheese. Is it cream? I don't know. Whatever it were, I had it and I ate it. Then we went to Boundary Mill where I found my pots. I had a cup of tea with full fat UHT milk. We got a free cake, but I'd ate that much I couldn't even eat that, so I took that home for Oliver. Well, one for Oliver and one for Lily. And then yesterday, Lily asked me, please can I have a Burger King? I love Burger King burgers because I'm vegetarian. I love their big Whoppers. So obviously, like, I am eating for England. God, so bad. I need to break this cycle, honestly. This is why I'm saying it and I'm admitting all. Went to Burger King, had a double Whopper meal, medium fries, chocolate milkshake. Didn't stop there. I then me and Lily ordered 20 chili cheese bites because they're my favourite. I ate 10 of those. 10 of them. Yeah, that's how greedy I was. And then we sat watching Vikings last night. I had a cup of tea. And then do you know what I had? Lily cooked some blueberry muffins. I just went and ate a blueberry muffin too. The only thing that I've not ate is chocolate. But, I mean, it might be the only thing in the world that I've not gouged on, but that's what I've done. So today's Friday. Today is a new start. I've lost 1.5 pounds. I just need 2 more pounds. So this week, I am going to be good. I'm going to cut down on my sins. I'm going to move more. And this is it. No more cheating. I am done. I'm cooking. I've just had blueberries for my breakfast. I ain't had a cup of tea. I'm going to get something to drink in a minute. And I am good. I've made myself a salad for my dinner. And then I'm going to cook something for my tea. And I think I might have stir fry actually, but I've not 100% decided. But the cheating has got to come to a bitter stop today because otherwise I'm going to end up putting weight on. And I really, really, really need to lose weight because I'm going on holiday. Positive. Well, to be fair, the fact I've lost 1.5 pounds is positive. I'm nearly at 3 stone. That's positive. And my other positive is I've completed my Body Magic Bronze Award. Now, I've had a few days off because I was just shattered after going out on Saturday. But I'm now going to hit the silver and I'm going to do this. I'm going to exercise more this week and hopefully burn off a few of these calories that I've eaten because, good God, I've eaten some calories. So if anybody wants to drop to the knees and pray for me, I'm with you on that. I have started watching a girl who's losing weight really slowly, but she's really positive, called Jill Castleton. I think she's Castleton or something. She's done amazing. And she says memories over calories, memories over calories. As much as I agree with that, and I completely respect her mindset, and it is the way, but I'm not sure eating them calories that I've eaten this week extra have made any of my memories any better. So really and truly, it was just fucking greedy. So I need to stop being greedy. I need to stop eating. and I need to get a grip. Like, stop eating. That's what I need to do.